happy Easter for you guys who celebrate Easter over the weekend. I hope you guys had a great day, and I know I had a bunch of fun, and I always tell myself I'm not going to eat chocolate, and boom, that got washed out because chocolate mania up in here. This is the Ulta Contour Kit. It's only available for purchase at Ulta stores or Ulta.com. It retails for $18, and they always have $3.50 off coupons, so you can get it for around $15 if you have one of the coupons. So this is what it looks like. It has a magnetic cover where it clicks back down into the package. It's not very strong, but I mean, it works. I really like the packaging. I love it. It has like a really nice face tone. It kind of shows where to contour. And then on the back, it kind of shows the ingredients and like helpful tips. And then it also has a little sheet in it telling you like for medium skin tones and for light skin tones of what shades to use. So I thought that was really interesting and cool how it had that on the back. But that was an up close and personal view of the contour kit. So before I kind of get into it, I just want to say what's in it. So pretty much there are two highlighting shades. There's one more pink toned one and a yellow toned. And then there's 4 bronzing shades. There's a nice light one called the Warmth Bronzer, a golden bronzer, which is a very dark bronzer, a bombshell bronzer, which is more of this one is much more orangey toned, and then the Goddess bronzer, which I probably will never touch. Probably use it for eyeshadow though, but it's super dark. It's like dark brown. But so there are, what I have noticed with this, I've used it a couple times, and there are no contouring shades with this kit, and it's called a contour kit, so it's very confusing up in here. The thing I do like is that there are 2 actual highlighting shades, and I've noticed that with a lot of contour kits, for example with the Kat Von D contour kit, you don't really get much highlighting shades because the top shades are all matte. There's really no kind of like sparkly shimmering highlight shade, which I mean when you call it a shaded light contour kit, you kind of guess that there's going to be highlighting shades. So that is something that I guess kind of tips me off, but they're really great for setting your highlighter or your concealer. But there's no really shimmery shades in this. So I like how in this contour kit there are 2 shimmery shades. There's a pink one and a yellow one, so they're great. Pink one's called the Radiance Highlighter, and the yellow one is the Luster Highlighter. So I really love that about this. But then with the bronzing shades, I was super disappointed when I got it because I can't use I have tried all of these to contour. I've tried even the Goddess bronzer, which is this super dark brown shade, and it just looks so muddy and dirty and awful. So I really am really upset about this. I don't think, if you're looking for a contour kit with great highlighters, I definitely recommend this because the highlighters are awesome. I probably would have bought it anyways just for the highlighters. Like, I almost wish they were, I think they are in magnetic pans actually. I want to see if I can take them out of the magnetic pans and put them in like a V palette, because I'm just getting really annoyed because it's so big and I don't use the bronzing shades at all. I have much better bronzers that I'd rather use and I love than having these which look muddy, and they're really super pigmented. Super buttery. But they're almost too buttery, I want to say. They're almost too much, and it's almost kind of like that whipped kind of consistency. They're just so pigmented, it's kind of annoying. But I have to say that I really am not seeing it with this palette. I don't understand why they called it a contour kit. I really don't. I don't recommend it if you're looking for a contour kit. I would much rather, or I would rather say that you should get either the Anastasia, am I saying that right? I feel like I said that weirdly. I'd rather say get the Anastasia contour kit or the Kat Von D. I have both of them and I love both of them. Kat Von D I love way more than the Anastasia, but both of them I recommend. Truthfully, for a drugstore contour kit, I don't see anything. I was sold out a lot. I think people were excited because contour kits are kind of the new hype now, and people are excited to see a more cheap alternative and a drugstore bronzer contour kit, but this is much more of a bronzer. Even they're labeled in it bronzers. None of them are labeled contour shades, which I guess I'm kind of still confused on why they're calling it a contour kit if you really can't use any of these shades to contour with. Because it doesn't say contour and highlight, it's just saying contour. So really, I think they're great shades, just not, for me they just look muddy and they're almost too pigmented. So overall, I don't think that this is great. If you're looking for something for a drugstore alternative to contour with, this is not your gal. And the highlighters are amazing. If you're looking for great drugstore highlighters, I definitely recommend these because they're going to be $9 each if you pay $18 for it. So it's not that bad for drugstore highlighters. I would definitely recommend these two because they're super pigmented and they just look gorgeous on the skin. But for the bronzers, I wouldn't buy it just for the bronzers if you think you're going to get a great drugstore contour kit because it's really not. I don't like it. I don't like the bronzing shades at all. They're just too much. I will talk to you guys later, and always comment down below if you guys would like to see any reviews on any products, drugstore, high-end, shopaholic with makeup. So just comment down below and make sure you guys subscribe. It will be, is it over there or over there? I really don't know. I'm still hanging this, but I think it's up there. But so subscribe. So I will talk to you guys in my